Ano ang napagaling ng low carb sa'yo? If you are a low carber and intermittent faster, I'm sure meron ka nang napagaling when it comes to your health issues at sa iyong mga concerns. It could be either sa weight mo o sa physical aspect, and for those na merong mga sakit before, merong diabetes, merong hypertension, I'm sure marami na kayong nakitang improvement sa inyong current health status. At yun yung pag-uusapan natin today. If meron kayong napagaling sa low carb, kindly put that in the comment section para ma-share natin sa lahat nating mga kasama kung ano yung napagaling ng low carb sa inyo. Hello, Paramount Chess Club, Chess Patterns. Good morning to you and thank you for being here. Pagiging, ay, meron na pala si Ray. Meron daw fatty liver. Hello, Ray. Thank you so much for sharing your own healing journey. And now, papakita natin sa inyo kung ano yung mga napagaling na health issues ng ating mga speakers sa upcoming National Low Carb Day. So, marami tayong ganito and I will show you now. Number one on our list would be our pinakamamahal na si Sir Marco Reyes. Kung pwede niyo siyang itag, kindly tag him now para makita niya. So the question is, what health issues were you able to manage with low carb and fasting? At sabi ni Sir Marco Reyes, our in-house registered chemical engineer would be gallstones, fatty liver, hyperuricemia, pre-diabetes, insulin resistance, obesity. Kasi ngayon, kahit pa sobrang matipuno na ni Sir Marco, siya pala ay obese before with hypertension, with high triglycerides, at yung mababa na HDL. Because HDL, supposedly, it's better if eto ay mataas. Yan, we met a friend here in the airport. We are already on our way to Manila for the upcoming National Low Carb Day this coming Sunday. So, hindi pa ito yung pinaka-kailangan nating malaman because it is important for us to acknowledge what are the benefits na pwede nating makuha. Hello, Christian. Welcome to our channel. Baka ngayon pa lang nakarating sa iyo kung ano yung low carb. So, low carb is ito yung pagkain na pinapababa natin yung ating carbohydrate intake so that yung blood sugar natin and yung ating insulin level sa ating katawan ay bababa. And the moment that it's already low, we can already start our healing journey. So, yan yung health issue na ayos ni Sir Marco Reyes when it comes to doing low carb and fasting. And moving to our next resource speaker, we have of course our favorite na mga admins sa ating Life Without Rice and Low Carb Feasting and Fasting community, si Kuya Oli, si Coach Olidan Balieras, a retired military linguist. Yung sabi niya, napagaling ng low carb sa kanya, hyperthyroidism or Graves' disease. So, problem yan sa thyroid and then hypertension, pre-diabetes, and even alcoholism. Sa ngayon, from time to time, umiinom pa rin, pero yung sabi ni Kuya Oli, no, he now has better relationship with alcohol. Hindi na yung impulsive drinking or binge drinking. He takes them when there is really special occasion and it's now controlled. So, sobrang ganda ng progress na yan. And my sister, Attorney Kat Chu, na never nagkaroon din ng problem, never nagkaroon ng problem when it comes to weight, na never talaga siyang naging overweight or obese, but yung concerns naman niya would be on GERD. And she also had gestational diabetes na kung hindi niya ito na-control with low carb, her OB before, during her first pregnancy, sinabihan na siya na kailangan na sana siyang mag-insulin. But good thing na hindi na kailangan yon, hindi na dumating sa panahon na yon because he was able to manage it with just low-carb nutrition. Marami din palang nawala yung rhinitis, bumaba yung blood sugar, and yan, merong asthma, acid reflux, GERD, and asthma attack. Sobrang ganda. Medyo maingay lang dito, no? But I hope you can hear me well. And moving forward to our other resource speakers, we have of course Doc P. Atencio, yung pinakamamahal nating Doc P, and we are praying for her na manage niya yung kanyang bipolar disorder, GERD, PCOS or PCOS, pagiging overweight, pre-diabetic, and also na-slow down yung cancer growth and prevented metastasis. So that's the health issues na na-address when it comes to low carb and fasting ni Doc P. And of course, yung isa pa nating low carb doctor, Dr. Brian Aubrey Castillo, na dating obese but ngayon triathlete na at merong hypertension noon, ngayon normal na at wala na ring obstructive sleep apnea. Nakakatulog na siya without snoring na nakakadisturbo sa kanyang wife. So those are win, hindi lang para kay Doc Brian but also sa asawa niya. So, sobrang marami. Ang mga nakikita nyo, nagtitinda ng nuts, hindi po ako yon. Ginagamit lang po nila yung pictures natin and videos natin for their benefit but huwag kayong magpapaloko dyan. Stick to the safe list para safe tayo when it comes to our eating. Okay? Stick to the safe list of JGZ Rojo food list para huwag kayong mascam sa kung ano-anong nakita nyong binibenta online. Moving on to our next resource speaker. She's going to be our host in the National Low Carb Day Low Carb Workshop and also one of our resource speaker in the upcoming National Low Carb Day 2022 this Sunday. I hope to see you there sa Alabang, Muntinlupa City in Philinvestan. So sabi ni Eileen is asthma, insomnia, singaw or mouth ulcers, pagkakaroon ng skin problems, acne, eczema, and psoriasis, dysmenorrhea. I'm sure maraming babaeng nagkakaroon ng dysmenorrhea during their period, GERD, and allergies. So, si Eileen, nakikita niyo naman, sobrang sexy. So, never siyang nagkaroon ng problems when it comes to her weight. Pero yun nga, yung problem niya are other manifestations of inflammation. So, these inflammation can come in many forms. So, yun, allergies, asthma, those are common. GERD, dysmenorrhea, and any signs of pain. Pain is one of the most common na manifestation of inflammation. So if you are experiencing any kinds of aches and pains, most likely a part of you ay merong inflamed dyan. So next, we have, of course, our dear friend, our co-founder sa Low Carb Con, Dr. Iris Radev. At si Doc Iris naman, hindi naman siya nagkaroon ng any health issue or diagnosed with any illness talaga. She's been fairly healthy and been practicing low carb for more than 10 years na. Although noon, hindi pa siya labeled as low carb. But she's been avoiding processed foods, sweets, and even starch. So yung rice, yung mga root crops, corn, ina-avoid na niya. So yung low carb sa kanya is more on disease prevention, especially of heredofamilial diseases. So yung mga sakit na sinasabi nating runs in the family. So like diabetes, hypertension, and cancer. And Doc Iris is still living a very, very healthy life and active lifestyle without any need for medication. So that's Doc Iris. And of course, my other very, very dear friend from med school, Dr. Kim Saskia Regina Veloso. So, being an obstetrician herself, siya ay na-manage niya yung kanyang PCOS or polycystic ovarian syndrome and also reversing that also means prevention of endometrial cancer. So, yun yung pinaka-health issues niya. If you have your own na mga sakit, yon. Oo, maingay talaga. Meron maingay, Doc, nakasabay sa live mo. Yeah. Pero ngayon, parang okay na ba? Nandito kasi ako sa isang coffee shop dito sa airport. At yon, katabi ko yung kanilang coffee maker. So, from time to time, merong mag-order ng coffee. At yan, merong announcement. Meron pang bago, vertigo, acidic. Baka magdalawa ito, no? Dalawang klase. Walang acidic na vertigo. So, maybe it's two. Maybe it's hyperacidity and vertigo. So, yon. Si Leonora, ilang beses na nagtatanong ata, okay lang yan, ang galing-galing. Nilalagay niya yung salt sa empty capsules kasi baka pareho tayong hindi rin makatolerate ng very salty taste, no? That's why I always choose to take my salt in my food. So, kasabay sila. Maraming salamat, everybody. So, moving forward, ang ating mga speakers, yeah, that's me. So, when it comes to health issues, I used to have allergic rhinoconjunctivitis. So, hindi lang rhinitis sa ilong, pati sa mata. So, parating sobrang itchy ng aking mata. And it's partly because of eyeliner. I'm very fond of putting eye makeup. At yun nga, kahit pa allergic ako, ay nilalagay ko pa din. And before, hindi ako maka-move on in my day without taking cetirizine. Or else, buong araw akong parang iiyak lang nag-iiyak. But now, there's no need. because there's no more activation of allergic rhinoconjunctivitis as long as I stay low carb and also sticking to my fasting schedule. And isa pa, of course, minimize stress because sometimes no matter how low carb we are and how clean we are eating, but if we let stress get in the way, pwede pa rin magkaroon ng symptoms and manifestations as if naka-high carb ka. So, wag papadala sa stress, okay? And next, we have Sir Alan Lennon Cura. And yung na-address naman sa kanya would be GERD and ang pagkakaroon ng wheat belly, yung byproduct ng mga products with wheat. Usually, meron kasing gluten allergies, Sir Alan. If you don't know much about that, I suggest you watch our interview episode with Sir Alan. Nandyan na yan sa ating YouTube channel and in our Facebook channel. And of course, skin problems. Skin problems are also manifestations of inflammation. So merong iba na hindi nga tumataba pero nagkakaroon ng skin breakouts. And when it comes to low carb, para sa marami na naglo-low carb, I'm sure you can attest to this na the moment you do low carb, very minimal na lang yung skincare na kailangan. You don't even need soap to clean your faces. For me, just makeup remover is already good enough. So, wala nang kailangang soap, especially that can actually irritate more our skin. So, yan. Para nakita talaga nila, meron daw nagsasalita. Yan. Pero wala na naman ngayon, no? Okay na tayo. Sige. Next would be Chef Ed Kawit, our very own low carb chef, all the way from General Santos City. So noon, when it comes to low carb, high carb before, meron siyang poor eyesight, may fat liver, and now ginagamit niya ang yung low carb as means of prevention of familial colon cancer. And next, we have our very active coach, Coach Daniel Matthew Bornales, na na-heal yung kanyang GERD, allergies, and also cravings from carbohydrates. Kung meron kayong ganong struggles, you can do low carb for those reasons as well. And yes, okay lang po. May nagtatanong kung okay lang yung low carb with pregnancy. Yes, my sister and my sister-in-laws were very successful with their low carb pregnancy journey. And we also have Dodong Gala, Hernan Reliores, yung na-heal naman niya when it comes to low carb and fasting would be GERD, gout, and hypertension. So if meron kayong kilala na nagdududa when it comes to low carb, you can send them this video, share it to them, and sila nang bahala whether they will believe it or not. But these are stories of real people that they can confirm anytime. Kasi yung mga answers po dito, sila mismo yung nagsupply. And of course, our beloved friend, Ninong ko yan, Ninong namin yan ni One True Love. Isa dito, One True Love. Yan. Love is here. Nag-work lang. So that's our Ninang, the Doc Iggy Agbayani. And health issues that were managed includes fatty liver, arthritis, pre-diabetes, skin warts. Yeah, skin warts is sobrang nakakatuwa talaga yan, especially for those who are fasting. Makikita nila that those skin warts will just fall off. So, nawawala lang. Natatanggal lang talaga sila because skin warts are actually manifestation of extra everything that you've been eating, that you've been putting in your body na wala nang paglalagyan sa katawan mo at naging skin wart na lang sila. But we have heard of many testimonials, especially sa mga nagpa-fasting for extended fasting, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. Sobrang nakakagulat for them na yung mga skin warts ay bigla na lang natatanggal. So yan, skin warts, brain fog, and farsightedness. So those are corrected. I think brain fog is something na hindi natin minsan namamalayan because we're so used to having it na parang meron lang siyang cloud na parati ka na lang nasa at the tip of my tongue. Yung parang gusto mo siyang sabihin but hindi mo talaga masabi-sabi. Sige, bigyan muna natin sila ng panahon na mag-announce. And while doing that, ano muna tayo? Makabluhi pala ang mag-low carb. Yes, that is really, really true.
1850 delay.
Kids are also okay with low carb. Wala pong problema yan. When it comes to growth, mas kailangan ng mga bata yung proteins and not carbohydrates.
You have to sing for it.
Ano kaya to?
Delay too.
Watching from moon. Nag-comment watching from moon with Elon Musk. Ang cute naman ni Julius. Healed na diabetes and manhid sa na kamay. So yung manhid na kamay is actually a manifestation of neuropathy. So neuropathy is a problem ng sobrang taas ng sugar na nagdudulot na ng damage sa nerves. So our next here would be my brother, Engineer Andrew Quirojo, na never din tumaba na sobrang taba, but nagkaroon siya ng fatty liver, elevated blood sugar, and high uric acid. So sige, medyo palayo tayo ng konti. Yan na ba? Hindi pa. Sige. A little more. So fatty liver, elevated blood sugar, and high uric acid. Kidney stones, depending on the size, okay? Merong mga kidney stones na pwede lang siyang spontaneously ma-pass out. But for larger stones, baka kailangan na ito ng intervention or medication. This is discussed in our LCF masterclass for CKD and kidney problems, kidney health. If you wish to know more about that, pwede po kayong mag-message sa mga admins natin. For May na gustong mag-attend ng ating virtual National Low Carb Day, pwede kayong mag-log in, get virtual access. One more day left for the regular rate. So, log in kayo sa www.lowcarbcon.ph.com, and for those who want to go there face-to-face, kindly check if meron pa pong available slot for face-to-face attendees, because face-to-face attendees are just limited because we don't want to overcrowd the whole area. Dapat tama lang with enough distancing, and of course for us to still enjoy and see as many people as we can, because this is the national meet and greet of the low carb universe. So www.nationallowcarbday.com for registration of both face-to-face and hybrid na attendance, okay? Face-to-face and virtual. And we have our next one would be Mabi. So this is my brother's wife, my sister-in-law, May Mabel Rojo. Yung naayos naman sa kanya would be her asthma, allergic rhinitis, insomnia, and weak immune system. So noon, parati na lang madaling magkasakit si Mabi, but now, she's never been healthier. And our eldest na batang-batang kung tingnan, that's our eldest brother, Alvin. And yung nawala sa kanya would be heavy snoring, unpleasant sound, disrupted breathing during sleep. So usually this is considered as apnea. So obstructive sleep apnea, this is a manifestation of obstructive sleep apnea, and they usually go together with obesity. So from starting weight of 101 kilos, ngayon nasa 68 kilos na lang siya. So he lost more than 30 kilos in um, we've been in this lifestyle going 4 years now, but he had that weight loss for I think after 6 months of doing low carb and fasting, and he was able to maintain that weight loss after years na. So yon. And his wife Angela, na noon ay overweight din at merong chronic fatigue syndrome and also insomnia. And of course, having a good night's sleep is very, very important when it comes to overall healing. And our admin, Manilyn Cherise, admin Cha, na merong asthma, PCOS, fatty liver, hypertension, allergies, and borderline diabetes, na meron ng iniinom na 10 gamot before when she started doing low carb, and now hindi na siya nangangailangan ng gamot, and yung kanyang PCOS, PCOS, and fatty liver ay naayos na din. During her last ultrasound, wala nang evidence of fatty liver and polycystic ovarian syndrome. So congratulations, Ma. And of course, our beloved, one of our resource speakers sa ating National Low Carb Day, Low Carb Cooking Workshop. We have our keto mom, my good friend Jin Joyat, na nahiyal yung hypertension, GERD, obesity, and sugar craving. So yon, plus many more. Marami pa actually iba. And I hope you can get to meet them in our upcoming National Low Carb Day on October 2, 2022 in Phil Invest, Alabang. Tingnan natin, baka kami na yan. Hindi pa.
Delayed 1 hour.
Ha?
Delayed 1 hour.
Delayed 1 hour yung flight? So we will be here for another hour. Pero makakakain na kayo, no? Pwede paano ako magbawas ng carb, low blood sugar. So, you don't need to eat carbs just to increase your blood sugar. But try to check baka may ininom kang gamot. It's usually maintained on low normal blood sugar and it's okay. My blood sugar will just range from 70, 80, even when I'm eating already. Mm, as long as you stick to low carb meals. Okay? Mm. 6 months na, Doc, yung friend ko po, 6 months ng low carb diet pero malakas uminom ng soft drinks. Hindi siguro low carb yon. Unless it's soft drinks na yung sugar-free soft drinks. So it can still be low carb, but it's not the kind of low carb that we promote, that we advocate, because we want to promote only clean kind of carb, and clean healing kind of low carb will not include intake of soft drinks. Kahit pa yung mga diet soft drinks, yung mga zero calorie soft drinks, that is not part of clean low carb. So we just be clear with that. And I'm not saying na hindi nyo gagawin yun because we are pro-choice. So nasa sa inyo kung gusto nyo pa rin uminom yan, but it's not ideal. It's not recommended. It's not suggested. But you are free to do whatever you want to do. Just like what we always say, no? Alam ng lahat na hindi dapat maganda sa ating pangangatawan ang paninigarilyo. But marami pa rin ang naninigarilyo. And that's their choice. That's their decision. And nasa sa kanila yan. So, good morning, everyone. We are happy you found low carb diet as well, Alex. We are so happy. Nanay Cecil Vlog, I miss you too, Nanay. Maraming salamat po for supporting us here. Maraming salamat and I hope to see you soon. Okay lang ba mag-vape while fasting? So, if yung vape ninyo is with nicotine, so that is still another chemical processing for your body. So, but when it comes to low carb, yes, that is low carb. But when it comes to fasting, if you want to really heal, mas maganda yung cleanest side. But when it comes to low carb, yes, it's low carb and it won't break your fast. But nicotine will also have another effect sa ating katawan. It's addicting. Just know that it's addicting. So, para mas ma-control nyo lang. And good thing, marami na rin nagsasabi na the moment they started low carb, they were actually able to tolerate more time na hindi sila ganon ka-dependent on those substances that they were previously addicted about. So, meaning, noon, yung mga alcoholics na nalalasing after finishing one whole bottle. Ngayon, isang glass na lang. So, sa mga chain smokers noon, ngayon, 2 or 5 sticks na lang as compared to 1 case before. So, all of those are still improvement. But of course, if darating yung panahon that you can really live without it, then that is much better. So, yan. I think we were able to answer most of the questions. When it comes to ideal weight, hindi po yan related sa edad. It can be related to your own height and your body composition. Okay? So, I think yun lang muna because it's already medyo maingay dito and ayoko ma-disturbo yung pag-lunch ninyo. Thank you so much everyone for being with me. And again, I hope to see you in the upcoming National Low Carb Day this Sunday na po. You can log in for virtual actions here or face-to-face. At for those naman who want to be a part of our structured learning program, our exclusive group in Facebook, you can message our admins, no? LCF Masterclass by yours truly. You can join the following Facebook groups for support and message our admins for any inquiries regarding masterclass or our National Low Carb Day. Pwede lang po. And I hope to see you again on the National Low Carb Day 2022 in Philinvest, Alabang, and we can share our own stories there. So, eto yung topic natin today, ano ang napagaling ng low carb sa'yo? And thank you for being with us. Remember to always stay low carb so that we all stay safe. Bye, everyone.